I would say the next toughest game is Indiana. Even though they got shellacked by Iowa, Indiana is still a pretty decent team. Penn State is probably the toughest game when you look at the rest of the season, unless Michigan turns out to be good again, which who the hell knows. If Ohio State loses a second game before Michigan, then at that point, the season's just built for the future. I think NBA fans said it best. Put the program in a better position for the future. Ewers is the future. If we're going to have mistakes from the QB spot, I'd rather it be Ewers because the better upside in the extra year, he has to say, get his mistakes out of the way now. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see Quinn get a shot if you plan for the future. But I don't think this team is in the position yet to start playing guys to plan for the future. If they lose another game, then fine. You can start, I would say then you can start playing younger guys, get them experience, get Henderson some more carries, maybe get Quinn some reps, prep guys for the 2022 season. But all things hopeful, the season is not over yet. It's not over yet. They need help and they need to win the rest of their games, but it's not over. At least they didn't lose to Montana or an FCS team like other FBS teams have done. But because if OSU lost to Tulsa, like if they beat Oregon but then lost to Tulsa, forget about it. We'd be talking about an OSU team that's 2-1 that definitely is not making the playoff because a loss to Tulsa is so unthinkably horrible and unimaginable that you could never put Ohio State in the playoff after losing to Tulsa or Akron. Like a bad loss. The silver lining is that this is a decent loss. You lost to a decent team. Yes, it was at home, and that's really going to go against them. The fact that they lost at home to Oregon. Not discount MSU. Yeah, we'll see about MSU. Big win today against, who'd they play? Youngstown State. We'll see about them Spartans. We'll see how the Big Ten kind of develops over the next couple of weeks. And this is a Big Ten season that is certainly probably more intriguing than Big Ten seasons have been in the past because now that Ohio State has a loss, opens the opportunity for other teams to sneak in and get into the conversation, like Michigan State potentially, like Penn State, Iowa. Maybe Wisconsin rallies back after losing to Penn State last week. So we'll see. Rather see OSU rise and fall as Quinn develops as a true freshman. That's getting 2016 with CJ. Yeah, I guess it depends on what you would rather see. Some people want, early loss. You see that the season is sort of in a position where I don't know if we can win now. You develop for the future. Not a really tanking mentality, but a development mentality. I still think they should go for it. I think every season you have to play, like you need to win the national championship. If you're Ohio State, you play every season to compete to win the national championship. They can still win the national championship. Hell, it's going to be really hard, and I don't think they're going to win the national championship. Yes, it's still possible. Anything's possible. But no, I don't think they'll win the national championship, but I think it's okay now to still go for a healthy shot at it. I think this Buckeye team is still capable of winning the rest of their games this season. If the defense improves and the offense actually plays well in the first half, this team can win games comfortably. They didn't beat Minnesota comfortably until the fourth quarter, really, and they lost to Oregon.